So we're filming Iona today, who's one of our new access card ambassadors, and it's been really nice to see and talk to her about her impact of what Alton Towers and all the theme parks means to her. We've managed to have a good chat with her about the access card and the access registrations. And obviously we've been doing your access registrations and the access card's been accepted here for some time now. So how have you guys at Alton Towers found it from an Alton Towers point of view? And Merlin point of view.
So we're on year 2 of the partnership now with Access Card, and from a Merlin perspective, what we're ultimately the most passionate about is ensuring our guests have the most memorable time, and that starts before they even get here in that pre-journey and that pre-booking process. So working with yourselves and allowing guests to go through the Nimbus and the Access Card application, it really is such a seamless journey for guests to have an individual, a confidential conversation about their access requirements that is reviewed by the experts before they even get here, so they already know what reasonable adjustments can be accommodated or how best our teams can
meet their access requirements.
How best
really,
our teams can meet their access requirements. So it's been really reassuring from that perspective. And then looking at it on the other side is that because the access card symbols are nationally, internationally recognised, it really helps from a team training perspective as well. So our teams know what those symbols mean. They know how to react in a leisure and a theme park environment based on those symbols, and provide a really good service for that guest and understand their individual requirements, and ultimately give the guests a really seamless, happy day out, and that's what we want.
Has it made much of an impact on the guest services itself? Because obviously we take quite a lot of aggression from some customers. I know that was something that front-facing staff have faced, not just here but at other places as well. Has that reduced that at all? It's
reduced incredibly. I mean, the biggest thing for us is that our staff, they're not doctors, they're not medical professions, and we're in no position to make any assumptions or make presumptions about somebody's individual requirements. So to take that pressure off the team, give that responsibility to the experts to understand those requirements, it allows us to concentrate on providing a good experience both pre-arrival and for guests when they're here as well.
As you get better at providing an accessible service, the demand gets increased. Has that been a challenge for you this year?
So we know that 1 in 5 people in the UK have a disability, and that number is on the increase. And we've also seen increase over the last 3 years in particular, guests with using the access card service and asking, particularly from the Merlin perspective, for that ride access pass or queuing adjustment facility. Our infrastructure hasn't changed in those 3 years, and so what we are seeing is the demand increasing as well. So as we welcome more guests with disabilities, we do need to be more dynamic, seek solutions, and continue this amazing partnership as well.
Yeah, and I think that's what we see across all of the sectors we work in. I mean, just from an Alton Towers point of view, I remember coming here at 16. There was no ride access pass. You'd just turn up at the exit and you'd be you and one wheelchair user and you'd ride the Nemesis 17 times. But then people would hear about it, and then more people would use it, and then more people would use it, and then people would abuse it, and then more people would abuse it until it's not fit for the purpose it was supposed to serve in the first place. This is Entertainment festivals. You can only sell many tickets to Ed Sheeran, and you'll get people that are disappointed whatever way.
But that's where I think the comms is key in terms of making our guests fully aware and appreciate that it's an accessibility service. It's not a fast track. It's provided for those that really need extra support and additional requirements, so communication for that is key.
Do you think that the partnership network that Nimbus is going to start organising to share those kind of communications policies across different sectors is going to be useful? Pooling resources with other theme parks or football clubs or stadia to have a consistency of approach?
And I think that's the key, is consistency. The fact that lots of different attractions and different companies within the industry are all using the same service. We're offering that consistent standard to everybody, which is only going to benefit us as a business, but also guests and people experiencing those as well.
So I just want to say thanks to Kate and the team for being so welcoming with us for the filming that we've done today and treating Iona, our ambassador, so well. and looking forward to picking up on the invitation to go to Legoland.